The one thing though that I wanted to touch on today that was surprising to me, I guess I will say half surprising to me, was one of the this is the report. Katie Wu of The Athletic, along with Will Salmon and Ken Rosenthal in The Athletic, wrote that the Cardinals were willing to entertain offers on many of their players, but would prefer to hold on to Ivan Herrera and Alec Burleson.
Yeah.
I am big fans of both of these guys. I think Ivan Herrera has a chance to be a top power hitter in all of baseball, and Alec Burleson is my kind of hitter. I just, you put him second, you put him sixth, and you just let him go gap to gap and hit doubles and hit near 300 in today's day and age. I love the potential of Alec Burleson, but to say that he is a guy they would prefer not to trade shocked me.
Yeah, I mean, part of it, I don't think that Chaim Bloom has entered his posturing phase with as in his time as the Cardinals decision maker. But I mean, that part of that is there. That's kind of sending out a signal. I mean, the execs are very careful about the language that they use in direct quotes or even kind of behind the scenes type of thing, where it's like Katie and Ken and Will are reporting that's what the Cardinals want to do. That's not by accident, right? So it's kind of like indicating, hey, yeah, I mean, we'll listen because you always pick up the phone, always, but it's going to take a lot. Like, you have to convince us that it is not only a win for us, but it's a pretty significant advantage for what we will get. And you don't often see those kind of guys.
So when you see a report like this, are you then, I mean, does it tell you, because you see the report about Donovan, and it seems that, is it just kind of a, guarantee, like a known, like, hey, Donovan's going to bring you a huge return. Like whatever they get back for Donovan is going to be a big bag coming back.
I think there's a couple ways to look at it. That's one of the ways to look at it. Another way is what Brendan Donovan brings, right? His position versatility, his ball to bat skills, all of these different things are very obvious. Everyone can see what he does, and every contender, every fan of a contender can look at that guy and say, here's how he fits directly with us. Mm-hmm. It may not be quite as obvious with a guy like Alec Burleson, right? Cardinals fans know what he does. They know the things that he's good at. They know he's fine at a couple different positions. They know what he can do in terms of putting the ball in play. So sometimes wording like that is indicating, hey, we see more in him than other people might, and that's the price we're going to ask. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly the case here, but you do see that kind of language kind of indicating that, hey, just because he hit 284, we're not necessarily asking. Sorry, that was Herrera, 290. We're not asking what some guys that hit 290, you're going to be the price for them. It's going to be a little bit higher. So I think that's some of the things you can kind of look into it and see how how the teams feel about those guys. And so the language around Herrera and Burleson in this report and elsewhere too kind of indicate that the Cardinals we really, really like these guys, and we see the value in what they have done and what they can do for us and how they fit into our plans going forward.